Hey y'all, welcome to day 4 of our diorama project. So I am just about finished with mine. I also added some details to the front of my box. I'm not quite finished with that yet, but I went ahead and added in the rest of my characters and put them all together. And once you've done all of that, you're gonna do just a little bit of writing about your diorama. So to wrap up our diorama project, you're gonna do a little bit of writing about the story that you chose to create for your diorama. So I wrote this little paper right here, and you're welcome to type yours, write it by hand, however you want to do it is fine. But you're going to kind of answer some questions in your paper about your diorama. So here's what I wrote. My diorama. My diorama is based on the movie The Wizard of Oz, which was based off of a book by the same title. The scene I chose for my diorama is when the main character, Dorothy, goes with her friends Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion, and of course Toto too, to see the wizard at the Emerald City. In this scene, the characters are seen going through the poppy field, down the yellow brick road, heading towards the Emerald City. I chose The Wizard of Oz because it was my favorite movie as a kid. My favorite part of this project was getting to get creative, and the hardest part of this project for me was drawing the faces. Overall, I really enjoyed making this project. In the writing that I did, you'll notice that I answered a few key questions. The first question I answered was, what is my diorama based on? The Wizard of Oz. The second question I answered was, which scene did I choose and what is happening in the scene? So that's where I talked about what the characters are actually doing. I also made sure to list the characters that I put in my story. Imagine that somebody who's looking at your diorama has never seen the movie or show that you chose. You need to be able to give them some information about it. The third thing that I answered was, why did I choose this movie? And I chose it because it was my favorite. That seems like a simple answer, but maybe there's another reason you chose it. And then my favorite part of the project was getting to get creative, and the hardest part of the project for me was drawing the faces. So I want you to kind of answer those questions when you're doing your write-up about your project, and that's just gonna help add a little something to your project. So this week, you're gonna finish up your diorama. You're gonna finish the settings, the characters, you're gonna write a little bit about it, and then you're going to take some pictures of what you did and upload it to Schoology. I'm gonna work with your teachers to have some kind of folder so that there will be a clear place for you to upload your work. And if that hasn't been set up by the time you see this video, don't worry about that part. But I'm gonna try to get that set up so that I have a way to see your work, because I would really love to see your projects. I miss you guys a lot, and I hope that you had such a fun time working on this diorama project with me, and hopefully I'll get to see you guys soon. Bye!